Hi, this is Nikki of Nikki'sConfettiLife.com and welcome to my YouTube channel, The Garden of Mine. Today I want to talk to you about strengthening what remains. It is a message that I've taken and making it into a series for the rest of this month. And I got the idea from a mentor who mentioned strengthening what remains before it dies, and he said it came from Revelations 3 and 2. So I looked it up. Wake up, strengthen what remains and is about to die, for I have found your deeds unfinished in the sight of my God. Revelations 3 and 2. And well, it inspired me to do this message and then to make it into a series for my YouTube channel and for my blog, Nikki'sConfettiLife.com. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. And strengthening what remains, we have been through so much over the last 3 years, and it seems as if we thought we were going to be able to just boom, snap back, bounce back, and that things were going to go back to the way that it was, and it has not. And we're embracing this new normal. Well, I'm embracing this new normal. And at first, when the people were saying, well, we're never going to go back to the way it was, we got to embrace this new normal. And it brought me some fear. It brought me some anxiety, because I was wondering, well, I don't know what this new normal is. I already was living my life the way that I was living my life, and I enjoyed it. But we all have to be shaken out of our comfort zone, and that's exactly what has happened to us. And it's had its lows, the lives that we've lost, and it has had its highs. How we've changed, how we see life, how we see our jobs, how we see our families, and making those big changes that we were thinking about making, or we put them on a back burner when it was the old way. But here we are. So without further ado, let's talk about strengthening what remains. Now, I don't know what you have been through or what you are going through. I don't know what you are facing, but I get a sense that we are all tired. We are tired of COVID, monkeypox, the economy, politics, the job. And then we have our trials and tribulations, battles and dilemmas in our own lives to deal with. We get off the merry-go-round to get on the seesaw. We get off the seesaw, then we're on the roller coaster, then it's back around again. We are tired. We've gone from a shooting here and there on the news to shootings are daily, mass shootings every few months. We are tired. We are sick of the killing and the murders. All we want to do is sleep until it's over. But we can't sleep until life is over. We must wake up. And that's the first part of the series. The title, the first little segment is Wake Up. And that's what I'm reading from. Wake up. I've broken it down to this part. Wake up. Wake up. We must wake up, be alert, pay attention to what is going on in our lives, in the world, within us, and in our homes. We must pay attention to our thoughts and our minds. For the Bible says, take every thought into captivity to obey Christ, or the Anointed One. Now, we know that I am a person that does not worry about your beliefs. I don't really, that's not my thing. That's not my concern. What and who you believe in, what you call God, because I say the creator, I'll say the universe, I'll say divine, I'll say father, I'll say mother. So don't worry about that on this channel. Over here we're free. So and who the song says free is free indeed. So back to what I was saying, you got to think about what you're thinking about. And does it line up with the truth? If you're thinking, I never amount to nothing, I never be anything, think about that. Is that true? It is not true. It is not true. It is not of love. It is not of the Creator. That is not how the Creator thinks about you. So you have to raise your level of thinking. But first, you got to think about what you're thinking about. You got to take every thought, especially every negative thought, into captivity. You got to capture that thought, hold it, look at it, come outside of it and look at it from a different perspective and ask yourself, is this true? Do I want to say that? Do I want to believe that? No matter where it came from, is it true? It is not true. Okay, if it doesn't line up with the higher power with divine, then it's not true. So we must first wake up and pay attention to what is going on in the world, yes, but in our lives as well, and within us. What are we feeling? We must pay attention to our thoughts and our minds. Okay, so after we wake up, in other words, we've got to monitor our thoughts. Once we wake up, is it right? Is it of love? Is it true? And then after we think about that, we got to replace it with the proper thoughts. If I'm thinking, man, my life is over. Man, my life is just beginning. This is the opportunity for a new beginning. This is the opportunity for me to repair my foundation or build a new foundation, and to build up from the ground up my life exactly how I want it, exactly how I see it. I can manifest it. I can shape it. I can mold it. That's putting your thoughts into the proper perspective and looking at it through the proper lens, a lens of love, a lens of truth, a lens of hope, a lens of faith, a lens of love. Negative thoughts about yourself are not very loving. They're not loving at all. So we want to bring those thoughts into a different perspective and into a different lens. This can be done by meditation. Taking some time out first thing in the morning or whenever you find the time. Take 5 minutes, take 3 minutes, take 1 minute just to meditate. Just to meditate, just to dream about the life that you want to live. Then affirmations is another way. Speaking affirmations, write them on a notepad, look at them daily, write them, stick them on your wall. If you can see my bathroom wall, I have affirmations. I have what I call my New Year's revolution. I call it a New Year's revolution, my New Year's revolution. And my New Year's is every, my birthday starts when my birthday gets here. So I don't start my year per se with the calendar. I start my year when my birthday comes around again. And I have what I call my marching orders for that year. So affirmations. I am powerful. I am loved. I can manifest. The next thing is prayer, or all three of these things. Pray. Pray to whomever you pray to. I pray to God. So in the mornings before I get out of bed, I make sure that I say a prayer. I take the time to say a prayer. And now my new thing is I pray and then I meditate for about 10 minutes or 11 minutes. I listen to affirmations for 11 minutes. I listen to some type of meditation, or I do some type of meditation for 11 minutes. I've heard about the number 11 being the right sort of say, because there is no right. You can meditate for 30 minutes. You can meditate for 3 minutes if you want to. But I heard that 11 was the optimal number or time, and to do it fresh in the morning before your brain becomes filled with a whole bunch of to-do lists and how the day is going to go. And that's another thing, thinking about what you think about, you determine how your day is going to go. This can be done by staying connected spiritually or being connected to your religion. So prayer, meditation, affirmations, and remaining connected to a higher power is how you not only just when you wake up, after you wake up from your slumber of all this stuff that's going on in your life and start to take an active role in your life, you got to start with your thoughts. If you want to change your life, you've got to first change your thoughts, and then we introduce action. So if you would like to read the rest of this series, it's on nikkisconfettilife.com. I may do one every 3 days, or I may do 3 days in a row, however I'm putting it out there, or I may not. So the best way to keep up with me and keep up with it is on nikkisconfettilife.com. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your week. Think about what you're thinking about and make it line up with love and the truth. Be blessed.